And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, yes, welcome to the live stream. Yes, the main show for today. For all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, welcome today. This is going to be a food tasting SUSHI. Yes, 10 out of 10 top rated whiskeys and 10 out of 10 review. For all of you watching, here we go. We're going to put this over here. Today on this stream, I have a great stream for all of you. Today I will be drinking, yes, Gold Spot. Yes. I will be drinking Gold Spot. There's a couple other drinks that I'm going to be doing, a couple other whiskeys I'm going to be doing. But for all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, today is officially, yes, it is Friday. It is Friday, and for a lot of you, I know many of you are probably going to be out, yes, working. Maybe you're out there doing something. I'll be drinking a couple of these. I'm going to pair it up. Also, first one, yes, will be probably the Dalmore. We're going to see. Here's an array of whiskeys today. I'm going to be drinking this one, yes. Also, winner of the last stream, I remember correctly, over Holt. You could see it. Also, banger of a banger. Yes, Glen Goyne. I will be adding this to the stream so that you can see, well, is it good with sushi? Glen Goyne, this is a Scottish whiskey, 18 years. Also, for all of my Americans, I'm going to add a little bit of American power. Yes, a little bit of American power. The Jeffersons that everybody likes. You already know what time it is, 130 proof. And also, just to top it, I will be also adding the Buffalo Trace just in case. We are going to be putting a little bit of beer on here. Which one is going to be the winner? For all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, you know what time it is. Hit that like button if you haven't. And the first super chant, First super chat in the house goes to Edgar Romeo. Edgar Romeo has officially been a great support, and he is our main ranch for the men. For the ladies, our main ranch is, yes, our greatest supporter currently. We have a lot of ranches that help out, a lot of supporters, and I appreciate all of you. But this is what I'm going to be having for each and every one of you that see it. This is exactly what I'm going to be eating. And on this stream, I have something to show you. Before I show you this, I'm going to read the super chat on here, the first super chat on here. Yes. The first super chat on here is, let me see, Edgar Romeo, $40 super chat. $40 super chat, and he says, Reaper Crew. You know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Win number one. Yes. So for all of you, look, gotta be quite honest, this presentation doesn't look too good, but it looks beautiful close up. I can only get so close up for all of you. Do me a favor if you haven't, hit that like button. Let me know where it looks better. I think officially over here it looks good, pretty good. Yes. All right, for all of you, it is official. Yes, it's official. I am putting this into work, and we will be doing rice. Is what you need. Is pop open that rice too. That looks. Woo-wee! That looks phenomenal. That looks insane. Edgar Romeo, thank you so much for being here. And for all of you, I want to be in the chat room as much as I can. Gamer, good to see Gamer. Also, Beer Lover. Yes, we're going to put some beer on here. And for all of you, yes, Farm Kitty and the two moderators, thank you so much for being here. Anyways, what am I going to do first? Oh, by the way, I'm going to tell you exactly what we're going to do. All right. So this has salmon, raw salmon, raw salmon. It also has raw yellowfin. Also, it does have tuna. It has a little bit of the other tuna, which this tuna is, I believe, is a ahi tuna. You have the white fish in the front, and honestly, it looks really presentable, really amazing. There's two dips. There's two dips that come with this. There is a soy sauce, which you already know. The soy sauce, what we do with the soy sauce. I'm going to show you exactly what we do. If you haven't seen the stream before, when I'm eating sushi, well, you're going to see it now. We also have the wasabi. The wasabi. Yes. Wasabi's here. All right, so let's start taking some things out. First, the sauce. I need to put the sauce right in the side. Let's put that sauce right on the side. Boom, boom, boom. Let's put it right over here on the side. I don't need to have it on here. Yes, put the sauce on here. The soy sauce, I'm going to put that over here. Oh, we're missing something, yes? We're missing something. What are we missing out here? Ooh, we're missing some beer. Yes. We're missing some beer. So for a lot of you, if you haven't already tuned into the stream, I do cook mainly on the streams, but today is kind of my day to relax. And I kind of want to relax with you and give you food pairings with our drinks. So the first one I'm going to do is... officially going to be some beer pairing with this. First is first. Let's do the chopstick. Let's do that chapstick. We're also going to be picking out a beer, and we're going to pick out a whiskey. To start off, what Edgar, if you're here, what whiskey? Scotch whiskey, bourbon whiskey, rye whiskey, which should I start off with? Or Irish whiskey? Which one should I start? And while he's figuring that out in the chat room, for all of you watching, I'm going to get a beer. There's going to be a little bit of appreciation for all of you, yes? And here we go. I will be drinking to start off the stream Pacifico. Let's put the Pacific over here. Yes, we're going to be doing the Pacifico. You probably think that I'm going to be doing something else. No. I'm going to start off with the Pacifico. So for all of you, here we go. Let's cut this open. Let's start doing this. Yes. Here we go. We're going to pour this up somewhere. Let's see what whiskey. The whiskey of choice. Let's start off with this one. Let's start off with a good one. We're going to start off with this over here. Yes. Let's put this over here. Let's move this forward for all of you. Yes. And we will be putting this right on the stream. Yes. So let's start this off. I'm going to be using Gold Spot. This is a 9-year Gold Spot. This is an Irish whiskey. And one thing I like about this is it has a good array of pineapple on here. And for all of you, here we go. Let's start off by drinking something. Cheers, all of you. It is officially Friday. That is insane. All right, here we go. Over here, Pricks. Thank you so much, Pricks, for appreciation. Currently, Edgar Romeo has the $40 Bangaroo Super Chat. Here we go. All right, let's start off with this one. Gold Spot. on this gold spot. Yes, let me tell you, the gold spot has it's 51.4% ABV. That's a total of 102.8 proof. So we're going to be drinking that. And what I'm going to do real quick is I'm just going to move this aside. Maybe you can see it good if I have it here. Maybe that looks good, or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. Let me move this. Maybe it doesn't. We can put this over here, yeah? Guy, thank you so much, Guy, for being a part of the chat room, Guy. Thank you so much, Guy. I think we're going to do it like this. All right. Everything's set in stone. Everything's good. Okay, here we go. Let's try out some whiskey and some sushi together. And for all of you, it does come in a tube. All right, anyways, I'm not going to tell you the restaurant. Yes, the restaurant name. No need to be taught because we don't get promoted, and I'm not promoting this store, restaurant, whatever. So for all of you, here we go. We're going to try this out. We have a little bit of that whiskey over here. Cheers, all of you. A little bit of that whiskey over here. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. All right. So the first thing you need is soy. You need a soy sauce. This is not soy sauce. This is for the ahi tuna. So this is soy sauce. So what we're going to do is with that soy sauce, we're just going to dip it in here. And what I'm going to do is, so that you guys can see, I'm going to put this on the frame so you guys can see. So here we go. We're going to put it on the frame so you guys can see. This rice is very, very hot. That rice is very hot. Here we go. Let's see how this is. The first thing I'm going to try is, I'm going to try first a little bit of that. You know what? We're going to move this out of the way. You don't need to see this anymore, do you? I don't think so. We can move this out of the way. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to do one of my favorite pieces. This is one of my favorite pieces. Very raw. Very, very raw. Beautiful. This is yellowfin. They call this hamachi. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is blast it. Blast it with some wasabi. I'm just going to place that wasabi right there. There we go. Got that wasabi. All right. Here we go. Got the wasabi. Cheers to the chat room. Now you're going to be dipping. You're going to be dipping a little bit of this in the soy. All right, let's see how this goes. Let's try it out with this, and we're also going to try it out. As a matter of fact, let's start with the whiskey. Start with the whiskey. Just have the first bite. Cheers to all of you. Let's have the first bite with that whiskey. That is really good. I gotta say, this whiskey, which is this one, having with the sushi, is giving a little bit of citrus vibe. Irish whiskey with some Japanese, pure Japanese raw sushi. It gives me a huge, I'm telling you right now, a huge hit of citrus, pineapple, vanilla, oak. But the one thing about that is that it brings out a little bit of that pepper, that saltiness on this fish. It's very, very good. I'm gonna say I don't know if this is gonna beat it, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try and see. Maybe it does beat it. We're gonna try something else. We're gonna try officially. Man, it's a long finish. Let's try out this. Yes, yes, yes. Let's try this out. I believe this is whitefish. This is whitefish. So one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do that. Wasabi. So we're gonna put wasabi on here. Just put it right on the top. Right on the top. And now what you're gonna do is you're just gonna dip it in there, right? Let me see how it is with the Pacifico. Kenny, thank you so much, Kenny. In the chat room, Kenny threw out a little bit of appreciation. Thank you so much. Currently, shout out to Edgar Romeo. Edgar Romeo, Edgar Romeo. Here we go. Let's drink this up. It's pretty good, but I'm going to have to say, I'm going to have to give it to the whiskey on this round. This round, I have to give it to the whiskey. The whiskey just, it's honestly perfect, and I don't know if, I personally don't even think there's any I don't think there's going to be any beer that's going to really be able to beat that. I have the next beer that's up on the stream. It's going to be Estella. Stella's going to be the next one, but I'm going to say, I don't think that anything's going to be able to beat this, and this is real good. Real good. All right, for all of you, we're going to go on to the next one. Before we go on to the next one, let's drink this up. You seen that? Here we go. We're gonna put in this on the stream. Yes, yes. I'm gonna see which one's better. Let's pop this open, you guys. You saw, right? Thank you so much. Big in the chat room. You guys want to see it one more time? Look at this shirt. Vance's shirt. If you ain't never seen a shirt before, Vance's shirt. Yes, yes. That is a shirt. Anyways, for all of you, a little bit cold out here. Want to have this beautiful sushi, yes? Now, which one do you think is better? Do me a favor, hit that like button. Do you think Stella? Do you think Stella's better? Or do you think Pacifico? Which one do you think is better? Chat room, which one do you think is better? We're going to do one of these standoffs here. Somebody says IPA. Nope, not putting IPA on here. I have IPA in there. That only goes for pork. Here we go. So we have two different ones. And for all of you watching, if we don't get those likes up on a Friday, if you don't get those likes up, we're going to go to members only. And members only, a lot of you are going to honestly miss most of this stream. So do me a favor. Hit the like button if you haven't. I do know it's Friday. I do know it's Friday. Yes, yes. I do know it's Friday. Here we go. Let's have another beautiful pour. So I'll finish this one. We're going to put this beer right here. Boom. And now we're going to have a different whiskey. I want to go have a little bit of something that I honestly can say. This one was on the last stream. This was a winner on the last stream. A real good winner. So we're going to try this out. We're a real good winner. So we're going to put this real good winner on the last stream. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. We have it here. Cheers, all of you. We have it here. All right, here we go. Let's see. We're going to see which beer is going to be better. All right, here we go. We're going to do everything here. Now I'm going to do tuna. Let's do tuna. And to start off, we're going to put that beautiful tuna right on top. Here's the beautiful tuna. Oof. Do me a favor, chat room, if you don't want this to go members only, hit the like button. Look at that beautiful tuna. What the beautiful tuna we're going to be lighting it up. First, you need a good dash of wasabi. You're going to put that wasabi right there. Just smash it on there. Smash that wasabi on there. If you don't smash it on here, it will fall out. Okay, so here we go. We're going to smash a little bit of that. And now just fold it up a little bit. You don't have to fold it. But I'll be folding it. It's a little bit better. Okay, so here we go. Cheers to all of you. Let's try this out. What's better? The whiskey that we just poured, Stella or Pacifico? Here we go. Let's go with the Stella. Let's see how it is. Man, that Stella. Wow. That Stella's really good. Here we go. Let's see how it is again. That Stella's really good. Hey. Let's go. Let's go on and try. Which whiskey was this? Cheers, all of you. We're going to try this whiskey. This is Overholt. Overholt. That Overholt's really good. Really good. One thing I'm going to say is, with the sushi, this goes really, really outstanding. I personally like a little bit better than Overholt. And for some of you, the pairing is, right now, the current pairing right now is Overholt, a Overholt. I got to give it to Gold Spot, still winning. Gold Spot is still winning. And officially, we're going to do Pacifico next. I'm going to go back to that tuna, but maybe not. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go have that salmon. So here we go. We're going to do some raw salmon. Raw salmon. All right, raw salmon. So what you're going to do is, you guys already know the drill. You can clean out your palate with some ginger. All right, so you're going to get a little bit of that ginger. Get a little bit. You don't need a lot. Get a little bit of that palate. Here we go with ginger. Clean that palate a little bit. Good. All right, now we're going to be putting wasabi right on top of this. You can put a good amount. You don't have to put too much. Put a good amount of wasabi. Don't put too much. Let me show you how much I'm putting of wasabi. There we go. There's the wasabi I'm putting on here. You guys awesome? And now we're gonna just flip it a little bit. There we go, just a little flip. And here we go, let's do this. Let me try it with this. Cheers to all of you. That Pacific was real good. Man, that Pacific is good. But this one's a little bit more clean. It makes the fish seem a little bit more clean. Currently, yes, we're drinking this one, and I don't feel like this one's gonna win. This whiskey's gonna win. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring out the heavy guns. We're gonna bring out the heavy guns, and I'm gonna be taking out a little bit of something very nice. Let's start taking out a little bit of the heavy guns. So this is the Dalmore. Yes, the Dalmore. Beautiful. Before I do that, man, that's good. You guys see it? Good. We're going to be placing that in our glass. Before anything, we're going to have a little punch of that ginger. So for all of you watching, ginger, always after you have your little, whenever you have your little bite, have some ginger. There you go, ginger. That cleans your palate. Cleans your palate. And now we're going to be doing the Dalmore. So here we go. We're going to pour it in here. Beauty. Yes, yes, very nice. Let's move this. I'm going to put the other beer here because I'm using that beer too. All right, so now we're going to go to, let's go to the middle, back to the middle. Let's go back to the middle. So I'm going to go back to this. This is that, I believe it's called, what is it called? Hamachi. Let's go back to this one. A little bit of, that's a lot of wasabi. Just a little bit of wasabi. Put that wasabi right there in the center. Yes, put that wasabi right there in the center. Yes, 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 yes. Nice wasabi, and now we're just gonna hold it and close it. I do anything crazy. All right, here we go. Let's pour it up and let's do this. Let's try it with that whiskey. Cheers, all of you. Let's see how that whiskey goes. Ooh, that whiskey. Wow, it brings out a little bit of that. It brings out that spice. Wow, that brings out a lot of spice. A lot of spice. I'm getting a ton of pepper notes, a little bit of sweetness. That wasabi is kicking up the spices, real nice. This one's in the running right now of something that goes really good with this. I still think currently still winning this stream. Irish whiskey. Irish whiskey's still winning. I'm gonna say that right now. We gotta go quick, huh? We gotta go quick. And now that I had that, we're gonna go with a little bit of this beer. Let's see which beer is gonna be a little bit more better, Pacifico or Stella. I still could taste it in my mouth, that fish. So let's clean that out a little bit. Cheers, all of you. Let's clean it out a little bit. There's no doubt that this one is a little bit more. It's more perfect with the sushi. You know, sushi's raw. This sushi is very raw, and this one's really it's just beaten. It's beaten Pacifico by much of a mile. Over here, DT Cruiser. Happy Friday, DT. George in the chat room. Edwin. Happy Friday for all of you. Happy Friday. I'm gonna say this. These two beers are good, but every sip that I take of this with the sushi is just so clean. It's clean and perfect. Not going to say Pacifico is bad, but currently winning goes to Stella currently right now. Man, that's good. Okay, now we're going to do something different. It's going to be the difference of which one is better. I'm going to do some ahi tuna. You see the ahi tuna? Now, ahi tuna is basically they cook the sides. They cook the sides, and the inside is raw. It's raw. But for this one, I cannot be using soy. There's a special sauce that comes with that one. So we're going to try that special sauce, and I haven't dipped into this. So this is a special sauce that comes with that for the ahi tuna. So we're going to do that, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour it here so that you guys can see. I'm going to put it on the edge. Everything looks good. Good. Okay, so with this ahi tuna, I don't think I'm going to be using too much of that wasabi. So I'm just going to get a little bit of wasabi. There you go, a little bit of wasabi. And I'm literally just going to pick it up like that. All right, this is the ahi. You see the wasabi? If it falls, it falls. What am I going to do? But here we go. This is going to be ahi tuna. Let's try it out. I'm going to go back to this one. No. I'm going to go to Pacifico. Let's try the Pacifico first. With that ahi tuna. We're going to go for the ahi tuna again. That ahi tuna, it's a little bit different. It has much of a very different texture. Look at this ahi tuna. Oh, ahi tuna. All right, so for all of you, we're going to go again for the ahi tuna. You do need a little bit of wasabi. It gives it a little bit of edge. You put the wasabi right in the middle. You see what I'm doing? Hopefully you can see. And now we're just going to fold up the ahi tuna. There's going to be special sauce for this ahi tuna. Chat room, special sauce for this ahi tuna. Special sauce for this ahi tuna. And now I'm going to have Stella after this. I think I put a little bit too much wasabi. Holy Lord. Let's see how this is with the Stella. There's no denying it. They're all 10 out of 10. But this is so crispy. This is beating Pacifico by a mile. Everybody. I've had tuna, certainly with this. I've had the ahi tuna. I've had, I think, the salmon with this. Everything is beating this. We're going to go on to a different whiskey because I don't think that this one officially has beat the gold spot. So what we're going to go is we're going to go on to the Buffalo Trace route. So here we go. We're going to put in. We're going to go put in some Buffalo Trace on here. Yes, 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 yes. Let's see how the Buffalo Trace reacts with this. I want to see. Now, what I'm going to do is just a little sprinkle of water. Let's clean out that glass real quick. Shout out to Joanne in the chat room, our members. DT in the chat room. Somebody says, Joseph says, I'm getting that omega 3. There you go. That's the water. Clean it up. Boom, boom, boom. And now we're going to be pouring it. Here we go. Let's see if this Buffalo Trace is good with this whiskey. Maybe it might not be, but you never know, right? You never know. You never know till you put it in the wrong hole. Anyways, here we go. Good. You guys good? All right. Let's try out this other one. Now, the next one I will be trying out with this will be, I'm going to go back to that white fish. Before anything, always have your ginger. Ginger cleans out your palate. So for any of you that don't know what this is a palate cleaner. This is a palate cleaner. If it falls on the floor, don't pick it up and put it in your mouth. Just try more. Ginger's good for you, too. Nice palate cleaner, good. All right. Let's go on that whitefish. So here's the whitefish. I'll be doing this Buffalo Trace. Is Buffalo Trace officially going to be better than that Irish whiskey that we had? We will see. You never know. Sometimes the one that you least expect is the one. The one that you least expect is the one doing it. Anyways, now that I have that going, and make sure this. Oh, look at that! You got that lizard that I saved from the Congo. He's kissing out here. Okay, now let's do this. Let's dip it. Okay, before I do anything, I'm going to go straight to the whiskey. Let's go straight to the whiskey. I ain't playing around no more. I want to have that Stella, honestly. I want to have that Stella. We're going to go to the whiskey. Buffalo Trace, let's drink a sip. That Buffalo Trace. Wow, that Buffalo Trace. I would never expect this. I would never expect this. The wasabi brings out almost like that woody char. There's no woody char in that oak. In that specific Buffalo Trace that I picked out, there's vanilla. There's beautiful, sweet, sweet, nice oak. And a little bit of a, just a little bit, if I remember correctly, a little bit of a citrus on that one. This one is actually, this wasabi and the fishes bring out almost a little bit of rye, a little bit of black pepper, and the saltiness of that fish is making this really, really acceptable. That Buffalo Trace is insanely good, but it is giving it a like a char kind of feel. The oak is feeling charred up. It's not supposed to be charred up, but it's really exceptional. I'm gonna say I have to go back to eating that fish. That fish is exceptional. It's really, really good. I need to have that again. I have another bite, and I have to try it with these beers. But you already know we have to clean our palate with that ginger. So make sure every bite you take, whenever you take a bite, you're gonna go on to a different bite. Have a little bit of that ginger. That was a big piece of ginger. Oh, you know what? We're going to go to salmon. I'm going to go to salmon. I want that salmon. Look at that salmon. Whoa. I want that salmon. Over here, George says whiskey, beer, bourbon, beer, scotch. The dude can drink anything in any order. Yes, yes. Remember, we don't get drunk. Reason why we don't get drunk because I eat a hefty amount. I'm pretty tall. If I was short, if I was very short, I don't think I'd be able to do this. If you're short, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if you're gonna be able to do this. If you're really short, don't try what I'm doing now. Don't do this. What I'm doing right here, everything I'm doing is I'm a trained professional, and I'm tall, and I can really I can take down a good piece of big old meat, big old fish. There is the salmon. Oh, that salmon is raw. It's raw. Yes, yes, it's raw. Okay, we're gonna go deep diving into this. Can't wait to try these beers with this. Cheers, all of you. Here we go. That salmon's goddamn ridiculous. It's like a fatty salmon. It's like salty. Oh man, that damn salmon. That wasabi got me a little bit. Holy Lord, that wasabi got me. Okay, let's try this out. I told you this Stella. Stella's really good. I wanted to put a Japanese beer here, but I ran out. So we're doing Stella with Pacifica. Let's see which one wins. And that Buffalo Trace is. I think that Buffalo Trace beat most of them except the Irish whiskey. That Pacific was still losing. I gotta say, that Pacific, oh my Lord. That wasabi. The wasabi is really just kicking. Oof. The wasabi is kicking right now. Wow. That wasabi just ripped. That wasabi just ripped my palate completely. Wow. Again, going back to that ginger. Here we go, the ginger. Clean your palate. We are officially 113 votes. Oh, that ginger's so good. Man, that's good. Let's have that white fish. Now we're going to be putting another whiskey on here. Now here goes the presentation for the next whiskey. We got to do the presentation perfect. So, ladies and gentlemen, I kind of feel like this is going to beat everything. This is Glen Goyne. Yes, Glen Goyne 18. I put this on the stream because, well, I feel like it's going to win. It has a lot of pepper notes, and pepper notes are always good. Pepper notes are always good. The cool part about this, it opens up like this. Cool. Glen Goyne, I kind of feel like this is going to beat most of the whiskeys. We're going to see. We are going to see. And for all of you watching, it's a beautiful bottle. Glen Goyne 18. It's very expensive. And there's the back of it. It's a beautiful, beautiful, just a beautiful Scotch whiskey. Currently, the winner currently winning on this review of this beautiful sushi with, I'm just going to say this is currently winning. I don't even know if I'm going to put Pacifico anymore. Pacifico has officially lost. I think it got knocked out, not completely knocked out. So I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put Pacifico's out of the ball game. You can't give too many chances. Ladies and gentlemen, knock the hell out. Pacifico got knocked the hell out. Is it straight dookie? No, it's not straight dookie. It just didn't win this. It didn't win this. Therefore, I will not be putting it on the stream anymore. Maybe I might suck it up. I might suck it up a little bit. Chin out to the ladies and know what that means. Here we go. We're going to be drinking this. Do me a favor. Hit the chat room. Hit the chat room. Yes. Let's clean this up. Oh, by the way, since I have all of you here, did you guys see my shirt? Yeah. Look at this shirt. You seen my shirt? Oof. You seen my shirt? Yes, you seen my shirt. How many of you seen the shirt? Got a beautiful shirt. Yes. This is what I wore for Thanksgiving. This is what I wore for Thanksgiving. Over here, yes, man, he says, happy beams, Reaper Crew. Happy, what the hell's that mean? Oh, beerness. Yeah, there we go. Manny, thank you so much. I thought he said beans. Haven't eaten beans in God knows how long. Manny, thank you so much. Manny, $5 super chat. He said happy beerness. Happy beerness, Reaper Crew. Yes. Thank you so much. Huge appreciation. Manny. Manny, one of our good ranches. Manny, if you don't know Manny, he collects whiskey. He's a big-time tater, and he doesn't drink. Glen Goyne 18, but he does drink beer. That he does. He does drink beer. He collects whiskey, but he drinks beer. Yeah. He drinks beer. You guys are probably wondering why is my energy so low. Dude, I've only had like 4 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours. I'm lying. 7 hours. 7 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours. So I'm on the verge of literally mopping all this up and doing a stogie. I'm on the verge of doing your Stogie review on the stream. Honestly, my voice is getting deeper and deeper, and if any deeper it goes, damn, I want to start sounding like Darth Vader. Currently, the winner on the stream, the beer winner, will be Stella. I'm not going to be drinking Pacifico anymore. And for a lot of you, ladies and gentlemen, I don't even know what music I hear across the ocean. To me, it sounds like Mexican music, but I don't think it's Mexican. I think it's like poor Puerto Rican music. But I have no idea. You guys let me know if you know what it is. I don't know. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. If you tune into the chat room, if you comment in the chat room, I'll give you a hello. I'll give you a hello. If you comment in the chat room, I'll give you a little hello. I'll give you a little hello on a Friday. Oof, look at this. Okay. So again, Glen Goyne 18. I'm gonna do this for just the men, the older men. Okay. How old do you have to be drinking Glen Goyne 18? 40 and up. 40 and up. If you're drinking this, you're 40 years old and up, all right? This is a whiskey mainly for the elderly. The elderly. I'm part of that elderly because I'm 166 years old, all right? Anyways, our sushi is looking a little bit dried up. I'm just joking. It's not looking dried up. This is looking good. Ladies and gentlemen, clean my palate one time. Let's clean my palate just one time. I'm having a fun, relaxing stream. I know April Neal yesterday, I believe she said yesterday, relax. Just don't stream. We stream every day. I could be eating this inside. I would have been done already. All right. Whitefish. That ginger's popping, man. Wow. I hope I'm not getting sick. If I get sick, I'm still gonna stream, but I'm gonna show you my voice. My voice is gonna be deep like Darth Vader. You're gonna think you're watching Star Wars, but it ain't Star Wars. It's the Reaper. I was getting a little bit deeper, a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so anyways, here's the whitefish. So far, the whitefish is turning into one of my favorites. Somebody says, I love to eat parasites. There's no parasites here. If you go to the ghetto, if you really want booty parasites, go to the ghetto and make sure one of those ghetto dudes, if you have a Spanish dude doing your sushi, you're in the ghetto. Never have a Spanish dude doing your sushi. If there's a Spanish dude doing your Japanese sushi-inspired sushi, you're not getting the full real experience. Walk out. Anyways, again, this costs money. This does cost money, so here we go. That fish was so good. Wow, that fish was insane. Let's try it out with Glen Goyne 18. Man, I haven't had coffee. I should make myself some coffee. And I should do a stogie review. That would be a good idea. Maybe I'll do that. Cheers, all of you. Wow. Oh, shit, dude. Look, right now, this is so good that this is looking like straight dookie. This beer is looking like straight dookie, man. Holy Lord. Glen Goyne wit. Glen Goyne with raw sushi. This has a little bit of pepper. This is a masterpiece. If you haven't figured it out already, buy this. It's expensive for some of you. I know many of you don't want to buy expensive stuff. Maybe because you're cheap. Maybe because you want to take the money to the grave. I don't know what it is. The point of the matter is all of you work. Most of you work in the chat room. If you're broke, save your money. Save your $50 every week. You'll be able to buy this by the end of the month. This is really good. Glen Goyne 18 is one of the best, most masterpiece bottles out there. If you're into Scotch whiskey or just into whiskey, it's phenomenal. Now, one thing it doesn't have is there's not a sweetness like Japanese whiskey. Did I put Japanese whiskey on the stream? No. You know why I didn't put Japanese whiskey on the stream? I walked out of the sushi place, and the dude looked at me like if I was his lost cousin. And he looked at me bad, like it wasn't like his real lost cousin. The sushi bar, sushi roller, he looked at me like if I was that cousin he wants to whoop. When I got in the car, I said, there's no way I'm putting any Japanese whiskeys on this stream. It's over. It's over for these Japanese people. So I am having authentic Japanese sushi from a Japanese dude that was born in Japan. But I'm not going to be putting any Japanese whiskey on here. Maybe it was planned for me to do Scotch whiskey, Irish whiskey, and American whiskey, and I think that's what we did. We're doing this so far, and I'm going to say, undeniably, this is honestly, forget about Buffalo Trace, forget about the Dalmore. This is honestly, right now, currently, there's two whiskeys that are winning on this stream with the sushi. Gold Spot 9-year, limited edition 9-year Gold Spot. And the Glen Goyne 18. These are the two that are winning on this stream currently. While I'm drinking and pairing this up, this is the two. The beer, you already saw the beer. This beer is, it's just fantastic. It's like, ladies, if you have pink nipples and you're jumping in an ocean of Fiji water just dripping through that waterfall, and you just jumped in that beautiful, nice little lagoon, you want to feel amazing, and you want that rainfall, right? That Fiji water rainfall. You want to be so perfect that when you open your mouth in that waterfall after jumping into that lagoon, skinny dipping, you can drink it up. Gentlemen, same thing goes for you, right? But this is what it tastes like. It's like so crispy, so clear. Gentlemen, the same thing to you. Some of you out there, you guys like, you know what? I'm going to shave everything. Gentlemen, you're going to shave it. You shave your hair, your mustache, your beard, your chest hair, your back hair, your ass hair, your nail hair. I don't know why you guys do that. But then you go skinny dipping. You just go skinny dipping in the lagoon. Lagoon in Hawaii, right? And once you jump in there, it's like so fresh, so crispy, little lagoon, right? You look down in the water, you're like, damn, it's a platypus. What is there platypus in there? Man. And then you take it in the water to spit it out. When you get out of the lagoon, poof, you spit it out, but your mouth is filled with the crispiness of that water. There's like minerals in that water. It's almost like this purified water, but with a little some minerals. And then you look up, there's a waterfall, and that waterfall is that Fiji water. That Fiji water from Hawaii. It's just flowing. And you say, you know what? Instead of that woman that we just said that she jumped in there, you're skinny, you're butt naked, nobody's there. Guess what you're gonna do? You're not gonna open up like that. You're gonna put that waterfall, and you're gonna make that waterfall go to your pee-pee, right in your pee-pee, and boom, right there, man. It's the most unique thing, and there's nobody in the world doing that, right? There's nobody in the world going to Hawaii to get in that waterfall, and you're not going to open your mouth. You're literally letting it hit down below, down under, and you got your hands open, like Snorlax, and you're just enjoying the moment because there's nobody on the earth that can do what you're doing right now. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like when I'm drinking this goddamn Stella. Let me see. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. That's what it feels like. Poof, man, that's good. Anyways, we're doing a little bit of this one. Now, there's an issue that I'm having with this one. Last time I had this one, I didn't put enough wasabi. Do me a favor, chat room. Hit the like button. We got to get those likes up to 100. Let's get those likes up to 100. So, looks good. I want to have the salmon, honestly. But this, undeniably amazing. We're going to put some wasabi. Let's put some wasabi right on top. And what we're going to do is, shout out to all of you. If you comment in the chat room, I'm going to say hello to you, just like George. George says, be right back. Going to buy a case of Fiji water. Here we go. Let's try this out. And I'm going to have it with this Glen Goyne 18. Let's see, Glen Goyne 18. Is it the GOAT? Is it the GOAT on the stream? That is. I have no words. That is perfect. Man, that's perfect. I'm going to describe you exactly what I'm tasting. It's like a mermaid came out of the water. It's like a mermaid came out of the water and said, you know what? I don't got Lafroig for you today. I don't got Lafroig for you today. I got you, Glen Goyne 18. And she goes like that, with her pink titties out. And she tells me, here's some sushi, raw sushi for you to have. I just had it. And she gave it to me like that. Boom. Anyways, flavors I'm tasting from this mermaid. A strong amount of pepper. Beautiful pepper with this whiskey that she gave me. Beautiful pepper, saltiness, almost like sea salt. Beautiful sea salt. There's a little bit of just an underlying note of just a tad bit of oak, a little bit of oak, but the oak makes this perfect. And then there's a little tad bit of molasses. There's a little sweet note on here, almost like a toffee, like a real toffee, like a Scottish Terrier just went out there running. Woo, woo. He ran out there running. He went to the mountains. He dug around. He got a big old break like this. Brought it back and just they put it on there like a nice little. It's like a saltiness. It's like a beautiful toffee note that I'm getting. Shout out to all the Russells out there. What they call Scottish, what is this? Scottish little Russells? Little Scottish little wishbones. Shout out to all the wishbones out there. If you know, you know. Yeah. If you know, you know. But it gives me a long, strong finish. Long, strong finish, man. The finish on here is undeniable. Shout out to Edgar Romeo, or our super chat, big leader on the stream today. Man, it's good. It's so good that I'm going to go back to this. That's so good. Wow, man, that's good. I'm going to have to put this aside, and that's real good. But we can't have that anymore, right? Because we have another whiskey to put on here. And here we go. We're gonna put this one on here. Man, this one's gonna be tough. I'm gotta be quite honest. This is gonna be a tough one to beat. Well, you never know. It might lose, it might win. This is Woodford Reserve, an American whiskey. Yes, limited amount of bottles out there. 130 proof. I have, how many of these bottles do I have? I think I have a box of this. I think I have a total of like 4 of them left. I think that's what I have. 130 proof. That is insane. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. I'm going to pour too much. Just a little bit. It's very strong, 130 proof. Chat room, chat room, chat room, chat room. There we go, Andy. Thank you so much, Andy, for being here. Andy says it's his birthday. Andy, it's his birthday. There you go, Andy. Thank you so much for being here. Yesterday we had, there's a lot of A's in the chat room. Yesterday we had a guy named Andres. Andres. I woke up today thinking about Andres because my best friend, one of my first best friends, his name was Andres, and I've never met an Andres that doesn't have straight dookie dog shit in his shoe. I've never met a Kyle. Have you ever met a Kyle that his shoes aren't clean under? Wow, what's up with this, Kyles? What's up with you guys, Kyles? They can get a brand new Air Force Ones, and then like a couple days later, our Air Force Ones is all brown, but the underside, the backside of the shoe is white. How's that make sense, Kyles? What's up, Kyles? How's that make sense? But yes, Andresses, all the Andresses I've ever met in my life, they always have shit in their shoe. They always have straight dookie in their shoe. Horse shit or dog shit. What's up with that, Andresses? Anyways, we're doing Jeffersons. I've never met a Jefferson in my life. Never. Is that name illegal? Oh, this is insanely good. This is like root beer. If you've never had root beer, think of root beer with a little bit of cherry. This is exactly what it is. Root beer with a little bit of cherry. This is exactly what that is. If you don't like root beer, well, I'm gonna say this: not gonna be your whiskey. Not gonna be your whiskey. I'm gonna tell you right now, it will not be your whiskey. All right. So we're gonna put this on the stream, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have something strong. I'm gonna go to having the salmon with this. Let's go for something strong. I kind of feel like if we get a couple super chats more, I'll do a review on the stogie. How about that? A couple super chats more, I'll do a review after this of the stogie. I'll give you the review on the stogie, and I'll read the chat room. Here we go. What is it? Sashimi? Sashimi. Salmon. I don't know if you guys can hear that music. Don't know what the hell that is. Oh, that's a dip. Look at that dip. Oof. Here we go. Wow, that's goddamn. That's salty. Salty and fatty. Wow. Salty and fatty. All right, here we go. Cheers, all of you. See. Wow, that's fishy. Salty, fatty, fishy. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. 130 proof. That is. Wow. This is a hard one. Wow, this is going to be a hard one. Okay, currently, I'm just going to say it's wow, that's insane. There's 3 whiskeys in the running currently of being the best whiskey on the stream with SUSHI. One is Glen Goyne 18. 2 is this Jefferson's with this SUSHI. And 3. Oof, 3. 3 is this Irish whiskey. So what is it? What is it going to be? What is it going to be? It's going to be that beer. Is it going to be that Glen Goyne 18? The American Jefferson's, limited edition, 130 proof. Is it going to be the Gold Spot? Oof. Wow, that beer is good. I don't know what to tell you, but right now, currently, this is honestly, it's ridiculous. Again, I'm not trying to be biased. Remember, I'm an American, so if I'm an American, you already know what time it is. A daily, yes, a daily llama. Member, just got the membership over here, a daily llama. Welcome to, welcome to the membership club. For all of you members, we have a ton of members that do watch and do appreciate. There's a lot of you members that do renew it. Thank you so much for renewing it. But we also do have memberships. Remember, those memberships allow you to see any stream that's members only, any short video, and also you get a little bit more praise, A Daily Llama, thank you so much, A Daily Llama. A huge appreciation to A Daily Llama. Thank you so much for getting that membership. I should get one of those sound effects. Shouldn't I, A Daily Llama? Thank you so much, A Daily Llama, with that membership also that you just got. With that membership that you just got, nothing happened. I'm a professional. I catch stuff. Yes. Wait. I catch stuff. I know where that one was going. I left that open. Point of the matter is, currently, Jefferson's Reserve limited edition. It's honestly really good. A Daily Llama, thank you so much. A Daily Llama 4786, thank you so much for getting a membership. And again, I'm gonna say you can use those members only emojis now, and your name will be green. I really appreciate it. Again, I'm gonna say this for any of you that are watching, get that membership. It helps out. It also helps out the community that I'm building. The building is real. I want to do how many floors on this community building? I want to do at least 240 something floors. It's going to be the tallest building, right? We gotta put a little appreciation, right, on the streams, and I appreciate it. So here we go. Let's clean the palette one time. A Daily Llama says Jefferson's is solid. I can see you now, Daily Llama. I can see you. You see? Oh, I can see you. A little bit bright. Here we go. Let's start cleaning his palette out. Ooh, that was my neighbor. My neighbor must have been hearing me, watching me. That ginger. That ginger. I put too much ginger in my mouth. It's like I put a bowl. I put so much ginger in my mouth. Holy Lord. It's like I put a bowl of seeds. Woo! You guys ever play baseball? Some of you probably, 90% of you never have. When it comes to baseball, all our coaches, they used to use this gum it's called baseball gum. You get a swib of that gum, and you literally put it in your cheek. You chew it, but you put it in your cheek. And then when you get older, your coach gives you a little thing of a dip, tobacco dip. Then you put it right there in your cheek, but right under your lip. I never do that. I never did the dip. Anybody who does the dip, I'm gonna say this: you're nasty. You're nasty. I know for a fact because one of my friends, he does a dip, and he's always farting around me. I told him there's something wrong with his ass. He needs to go to the doctor, but he's a doctor himself. He says there's nothing wrong with me. I just like that spicy stuff. Point of the matter is, any of you that do the dip, tobacco dip, something wrong with you. Anyways, here we go. Cheers, all of you. Let's go rip this. Okay, so we're gonna put this up against those two. Let's try this out. I don't know if something could beat this. Wow, the spiciness. Yeah. Woo! Dang! That ginger. Where'd it go? Oof. That ginger just popped real hard. Shout out to all of you. Ginger just popped real hard. Here we go to clean this up one time, one time. Over here, somebody says at least he got a Glenny. He got a Glenny. What the hell does that mean? A Henny? Somebody says at least he got a Henny. Josh, I don't know if my friend gets that Henny. His wife hates him. I never understand why some of you men get married and then your wife hates you. What the hell is that even about? That's not what it's called, love or hate. That's called a hate or hate relationship. Anyways, here we go. We're gonna go back to the current one that I could say is in the ball game for being a real winner. I have a couple pieces left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 pieces left. Let's see where this goes. 7 pieces left. What the hell's even that? Is that an orange? Ooh, they gave me an orange. Let me clean my palate with that ginger. Somebody just said just got back from the sushi doctor. Reaper, that's amazing. I didn't know there was a sushi doctor. Try wasabi. Somebody just says try wasabi. What's his name? Jakester. All right, here we go, Jakester. Never had wasabi in my life, Jakester. It's the first time. We're doing this for Jakester. He's not a super chatter, but he is a subscriber. So Jakester, never had wasabi in my life. This is my first time, Jakester. Never had it. What do I do with this wasabi, Jakester? Anyways, here we go. We're going to put it on this fish. I'm doing some whitefish. And shout out to April Neal. She's keeping it strong in the chat room. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to dip this in. Oh no, I hear Eminem. Holy crap, Eminem. Got to be the worst song in history. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. How many of you like Eminem? Oh man. That's like a pork from the sea or something. It should be illegal to eat that. That's so good. That is so good. Somebody says in the chat room, wasabi spicy. Well, wasabi you have to have in every meal. Here we go. Let's try it out. Gold spot. Oh my God, this is so good. I gotta back up. Wow. That is so good. Oh my Lord, that is insanely good. This whiskey, the amount of pepper on here, just a slight amount of pepper, a little bit of pineapple on here, nice pineapple, vanilla, nice oak. And the one thing ramps up on this, there's a little bit almost like a saltiness with that fish. With this, the has almost like a white pepper. The white pepper is honestly, it's ridiculous, that white pepper that I'm tasting. It's honestly insanely good. It's really fantastic. I'm just going to say this. I'm going to say this for all of you. I don't think this is going to lose. This is probably one of the perfect drinks that I've had on the stream. And this Irish whiskey, I can't see it losing. That Jefferson was really good. The other whiskeys didn't go to par. So the ones that I have lost so far, this one won on a different stream. It did win the stream. These lost so far, Buffalo Trace over Halt. And the Dalmore. I was going to put the Dalmore 15 on this stream. But I don't even remember if I had put it on the stream before up against the food. And I remember not putting that one. And that one was good. we're trying to find the best pairing, and the best pairing currently is Irish whiskey. Irish whiskey with this is going pretty good. Scotch whiskey and American whiskey, we have those that are coming up next. But that is insanely phenomenal. That is insanely phenomenal. I can't even say anything that some of you, I'm going to say some of you are wondering. A lot of you are wondering, you guys are wondering, hey, how much does this sushi cost? The sushi is a little bit expensive. It's a little bit expensive, but at least you have an idea, right? When you order, so you can take it home, at least you have an idea what to have with your sushi. Sometimes you don't want to go Japanese with Japanese. Sometimes you just want to be a little bit frisky and try something different. I know many of you have a lot of sushi out there, but currently, out of all the sushis currently that we've had, I mean, did I say sushis? A lot of whiskeys out. You have a lot of whiskeys out there, but currently with the sushi platter that I'm having, I personally think, this is my personal opinion. I could be wrong. I personally think this is going to win. I think this is going to win, but again, we're going to still go on and try the other one. There's going to only be two more left, right? I personally think it's going to win. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. I'm going to have a little bit of that before having this. Oh, wait. I still have, oh my Lord. I still have the taste of the wasabi in my mouth. Wow. The amount of pepper. Wow. The amount of pepper and spices and oak. It just hit in my palate so hard. And this is after how many minutes so far? A ton of minutes. This Gold Spot's no joke. Now, the one thing I'm going to say, pineapple, this has like fruitiness, a little bit of tropical fruits. Pineapple increases most of your, just a little bit of a tad bit of. By the way, let me see how this, for some of you, can you guys hear me from here? Hello? 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 I don't think you hear me enough. I kind of feel I've learned how mics work. A while ago, I used to do reviews, and it was horrible. I used to do reviews with, not reviews. I used to do, like, I don't know what I would do. Like, I would record from far away. Mike doesn't, man, that's what happens. When you start up, it's like, man, that's, you learn. You learn. I can't have something holding this right here. I do know that Beard Viking, I know he has two mics. And he has a place right here. But if he has a place right here, I feel like it's too far away. Yeah, I feel like it's too far away. And then there's also another dude on Instagram that he places his other mic over here. He places it right here. And I just feel like it's far away, like there's an echo. But I guess it's just me because since I went to music school and I've always been into music, I have a good ear for things. It just kind of bothers me. It kind of bothers me. I know people always say, hey, you have a voice changer. There's no voice changer. I don't have anything. There's no program. It's just this. This is the mic. This is all it is. It's just the mic. It's just the mic. Let's see how the mic works from far away. I'll put the mic over here. Did you guys hear that? All right, that's good. Maybe you didn't hear it. Good. All right, anyways, so far, this is really, honestly, really good. I don't think that the Jefferson's going to beat this. So I'm just going to take, this is really good. Honestly, you can't say this is not good with this. It's really good, but I just don't find it to be the perfect mix with our fish. I just don't find it to be the perfect mix with our fish. So what I'm going to do is this is gonna be the matchup. The matchup is going to be these two whiskeys. Okay, these are the two whiskeys that have the spotlight on the stream. One costs about 200 and something. The other one costs about 200 too. I think this one might be 180. 180 bucks. The other one's like 200 something. Anyways, give or take. Let's see which one wins because currently the still is really good. The still already won for the beer. Yes, review. Yes, review. Do me a favor, chat room, hit the like button. We might also do a Stogie review. But I need your help. Do me a favor, hit that like button. I need your help if you want me to do a Stogie review. I will be doing a top 10 Stogie review on the stream. Dang, here we go. Wasabi. Bang. Oh, look at that dip. Ooh, that's very, very fatty. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Wow. I gotta sit back, damn. I gotta sit back. Oh, I gotta sit back. Wow. Wow, that's insane. You can't. Oof. It is good. Wow, that's good. Man, the amount. Oh, my Lord. I'm in a dilemma right now, currently. Here's the dilemma. I'm having great sushi. I got a couple pieces. I have 6 pieces left, or 5 pieces left. My dilemma currently is. Here's my dilemma. I have this that it brings out the pepper and the spiciness on whatever I just had. This brings out also the spiciness, but it's a little bit fruity. There's no fruits on this one. That's a dilemma. Which one's going to be better? This is hard. Let's try this out. Let's do this. We're going to do Rapido Turbo Mode. All right, here we go with Turbo Mode. What we're going to do now is Turbo Mode, but we're going to do Turbo Mode, and we're going to do that tuna. Oh, man, somebody's listening to Eminem. Holy crap, that's straight dookie. You guys hear that? Somebody's listening to Eminem. That's straight dookie. All right, here we go. That dip. That Glen Goyne 18. Wow, this is turning into be one of my favorite scotches. You know my favorite scotch, Oban 18. I love my Oban 18. God, I love that Oban 18. But damn, this is really getting right there. Wow. This is, all right. Here we go. I'm gonna wait a minute. I'm gonna stay with this one. Let's stay with this one. Hell yeah. Change that Eminem song. Here we go. We're gonna go straight up into I just need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Salmon, salmon, salmon. If it's a go with salmon, to me it's a go in general. If it's a go with salmon, it's a go in general. Here we go. If it is a go again, this is gonna be dipped in soy. It's gonna be dipped in soy. Boom. Ooh, that's a big dip. Big dip in your ass. Let's see. Ooh, that salmon. Here we go. Now this one was better with the salmon. Hands down, this one was better. Hands down, this is a better salmon. Now I'm gonna give that gold spot a little bit of light. This did not go as good as this one with the salmon. The salmon was excellent. Again, I did say we're going turbo. We're going turbo mode. Turbo mode. I think they gave me an extra piece. Wow. They gave me an extra piece. That's amazing. I paid a lot of money for this. I hope you guys appreciate it. You gotta thank Edgar Romeo in the chat room. This stream currently is sponsored by Edgar Romeo. Edgar, thank you so much. Here we go. Oof. Here we go. Got the wasabi on there. Okay, here we go. Tuna, tuna, tuna. Do me a favor, chat room. Hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. Chat room, most of you are back home already, right? Aye, relax with me. You're back home already? Good. Put your feet up. Take off your socks. You know what my favorite thing is? My favorite thing is for a woman to take off my socks. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't like taking off my socks, but if a woman takes off my socks, it's like ecstasy. I've never had ecstasy. I'll never do it. But it feels like it. Here we go. Cheers to all of you. Drugs are bad. Here we go. Mmm. Oh, that was ah! That wasabi's killer, dude. That wasabi's up my ass. Wow. Here we go. God damn. That wasabi is up my ying. Damn. Here we go. Gold spot, gold spot. That gold. Insane. Gold spot. Gold spot. Irish whiskey. There's a couple Irish whiskeys that I recommend. Redbreast Cast Strength. Gold spot. I think this one was the only one that says the only ones. I think those are the only ones. Man, I just had a whop. I just had a whop of goddamn freaking wasabi just now. A whop. That was a whop, Woody. That was a whop, Woody. Holy Lord. Dude. I had so much wasabi, Woody. I had so much wasabi Wode that I can feel my liver and my heart beating at the same time. I also felt a little of that. Wow, that's insane. Oh, I smell some mint out here. Minty, minty, minty. Why do I smell that? You guys would know if you were watching yesterday's stream. Anyways, this is fantastic. This is so good. Pff, so good. Ah, here we go. They gave me an extra tuna. Shout out to the Japanese dude that made this for me. They gave me an extra tuna. Oh, now that I have the extra tuna, whoa, whoa, whoa. We came down to 2 whiskeys now. You guys want a whiskey challenge? Here you go. You got it live. I can still taste that wasabi in my lips. Oh, man, this dinner, chat room. I'm going to say this. Do me a favor, comment down below. I'll give it a shout out right now. I'll give it a shout out right now if you comment. Over here in the chat room, Patrick. Thank the Lord that's not Patrick Starr. I see you, Patrick. Over here, Bobby. Bobby loves to throw me $2 every time, like stripping on the pole. Bobby, you want to see something cool? You want to see my undershirt, Bobby? I can't take off my shirt, Bobby, because if I take off my shirt, Bobby, here we go, Bobby. Over here, Patrick. Thank you so much, Patrick, for the appreciation, Patrick. Patrick just sent double G's. He sent double G's. Look, Bobby. Bobby, look at this, Bobby. You like that, Bobby? You like that? Patrick, I know you like that. He says thumbs up, but wait a minute. She says gobble gobble. Wait a minute. You didn't see the other part. Dang, Bobby. Patrick saw it. Thank you so much, Patrick. Here in the chat room. If you comment, I will say Benny. I see you, Benny. Benny. Oh my God, it's a woman. It's a woman singing. Oh my God. Please don't tell me. That's a woman singing. A couple of days ago, I saw that woman. She was like mid-30s. She had a big ass, and she was Cuban. Fine ass. If she's watching me right now across the ocean, I'm going to feel a little bit weird. Here's one thing I don't like, ladies. I'll be honest with you. And what I'm going to do is, for the stream, right now, we're changing this straight up because I have a feeling that she's watching me. Why do women like to watch? Do the women like the clout? Do women like the clout? Is that what it is? I think I've talked enough about women in the last 48 hours. You don't want me to talk about women anymore. Joanne knows. Chat room, Joanne knows. Do me a favor, hit the like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. I have big hands, and guess what else I have? I have a big brain. Yes. What you thought I said? What you thought I was going to say? I think she's singing to me. I don't know, man. You hear that? Oh, she's just. Oh, crap. She just turned off the music. Whoops. I fucked that one up. Anyways, here we go. Bobby, without the hat or with the hat? Without the hat? With the hat? With the hat? Without the hat? Without the hat? With the hat? What you think, Bobby? With the hat? Without the hat? I'm going to give it to one of our ranches. Patrick. It's wrong with me to ask you, Patrick. He was the last one to send appreciation. It's wrong with me to ask. That's like asking a man, hey, man, these boxes good? These boxes good? She says without. All right. So she says without. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fix my hair real quick. Shout out to all of you. Currently, we're in the process of figuring out which one's the best whiskey. Currently, both of these whiskeys are good. Bobby, thank you so much. She says she loves the hair. Yes, yes. Maybe eventually, when we get like a lot of super chats, I'll put down my hair. Thank you so much. It's beautiful. I think all women always tell me that. I got beautiful straight hair. That's what I always say. I think if my hair was curly, I wouldn't. I don't think I would. I have straight hair. I don't think that I would officially, if I had curly hair, I wouldn't allow this to get long like this. Anyways, for all of you, here we go. Oh man, my neighbor. All right, here we go. Sushi. I don't want to put too much of that wasabi. I ripped my ass with that wasabi earlier. I think it was what was it? The last lick I did. And make sure that wasabi's not there. Ooh, this wasabi can kill a rat. Oh, that wasabi can kill a rat. How many rats do you know? Supposedly AM is a rat. I didn't know that. I thought AM was a cool cat. You don't know who AM is? He's one of our wrenches. I don't think he's a rat. Anyways, here we go. What kind of song, what kind of music is this girl listening to now? Oh! That's salty. That's salty. That's salty. That's salty. Okay, officially, let's try this out. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Hit the like button if you haven't. I think it's going to come down to two. Seared tuna. These two is going to come down to two seared. I have two pieces of seared tuna. It's going to come down to that. For me to figure out which is the best whiskey on the stream with how many pieces of seared tuna. I think they gave me, yeah, there we go, 2 pieces. Oh, 2 pieces. Perfect 2 pieces. All right. We're gonna take it down. We're gonna take it down. That's what she said. We're gonna take it down. Thank you so much for everybody for participating and adding to the stream. I really appreciate it. I know many of you struggle for me to see your comments sometime in the chat room. If I see all the comments, I'll never finish the stream. Oh, I know that song. Oh man, you know what would suck? You know what would suck? I can't see anything because it's just so dark over there. What would suck would be this would be freaked up. It would be messed up. What would be messed up was I just told you that across the ocean is a fine Latina girl with big everything, big booty, big titties. If that music was her daughter, man, that's fucked up. That's messed up. Dude, I don't want that. Here we go. Wasabi. Whoa. Here we go. Oh, that's Backstreet Boys. I hear that. You want it that way? Yes, yes. Hi for all of you. We're gonna switch up again. Here we go. Let's see. As who should be playing for the Super Bowl. NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, they should be playing in the Super Bowl, but they're not. Why are they not going to be playing in the Super Bowl? Because they're not controversial. That's what it is in the Super Bowl. Shout out to the USA. I'm about to pour up some of that gold spot. Let's see. Officially, we got 2 pieces left. But this is not going to be soy. Let's see. If I knew it was, I'm saying, if I knew it was a Latina, hot Latina, I would go over there and scream to her and say, "Put it louder." But I don't know. The last thing I want to do is scream out and say, "Put it louder," and it's her goddamn daughter. Hell no. Please tell me that's not a dude. Here we go. Let's drink a sip. Cheers, all of you. Here we go. Dude, I gotta blast this girl. I know this girl. I have to give. That's a song, right? I have to give. What song? Who sings that? I have to give. I gotta record the song real quick because if not, I'm gonna forget it. Damn, this girl's gonna really, really hate me. I'm gonna put. I'm gonna, is let's see. Okay, so April Neil. Okay, we got some playlists. Okay, the shape of my heart. I don't know who. I don't know who sings that. I think it's Backstreet Boys. The shape of my heart. Okay, so that's gonna be a playlist. All right, write that down. April. This girl's gonna hate me. She's either gonna hate me, or she's gonna want to stalk me. And you know how it is. I like to play this kind of music on the stream sometime when I drink a lot. I haven't drank a lot currently, I don't feel. And I'm just going to tell you off the rip the best whiskey on the stream currently, these two are really good. Glen Goyne, Glen Goyne 18, really good. What a good song. This is the winner. Gold spot, gold spot. Gold spot, real good. Gold spot 9 year. What did he say with the... I don't even know. What song did I just say? Here we go. I'm going to move this out of the way. Okay, so currently we have some of these whiskeys that we've had on the stream that are just phenomenal. But the best has come down to this one. And for some of you watching, I do know that many of you wanted to know what's the best whiskey on the stream, right? What's the best whiskey on the stream? Right? I told April to record some of the things that I just said. Playlist was I forgot what song it was. So for anybody that does know, Shape My Heart, thank you so much. Think about Scratch. All right. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna do a review of a stogie. You're gonna see. But currently, I need to have the last bite of this. This is our tuna. This is our tuna. Beautiful tuna, but this is a ahi tuna. So this is not going to be anything like that raw. It is a little bit raw in the middle, but it's not the same as the other sushi that I had. Here was his last bite. What do I feel about this whole stream? I think it has been amazing. I'm not done yet. This has been fantastic. This is the winner of the stream. But now officially you're going to see me doing something probably even better. I will be reviewing a stogie. For all of you watching, if you do not like stogies, this part of the stream is not for you. But you can still be part of the chat room. You can ask me whatever. You never know what kind of music I'm going to play. I do tend to play music when we get over $100. Lately, I haven't been playing music at all. I haven't been playing music at all. No music I've been playing. No music. And we've got really only $300, $200, over 150, 180. So this month has been fantastic. We've done a hell of a stream this month. And you're closing out the month tomorrow. So for all of you, in honor of all of you, you guys are all amazing. In honor of all of you, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give you an extra part of the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Zaharov. Yes. Beautiful Zaharov. You can go to Zaharov.com. I believe Zaharov still sells this on his website. You never know, I might start singing. I need more drinks for me to start singing. They say that if I go to Japan and I go to karaoke in Japan, I'll start singing though. While I'm singing, I don't think I want that. All teeth? I don't think so. Anyways, I've never met a woman that has honestly said, you know what? By the way, we're going to put this over here, yeah? Good, we're good. This bowl is in honor of La Roma de Cuba. Shout out to all of you. We're going to put this on here. Is this going to be a stogie review? Of course. It's going to be a stogie review. So we have a couple things. We got a beautiful ladder. Let me clean my workplace. This is going to be my workplace for right now, yes. Let's clean it up. Okay. Are we going to put this over here? Is it better like this? Might be better. We're going to see. Currently, we have our beautiful stogie that we're going to be taking out. Here we go. Let's take this out. All right, so this is the top-rated Stogie. Top-rated Stogie of the year. This is Timeless. Timeless Supreme. Shout outs to this is going to be exclusively for Ferro Tego. Ferro Tego. They call him Ferro Tigo. But in Spanish, it's called Ferrio Tego. That's his name. And for some of you, this is a top-rated Stogie of 2025. Top-rated Stogie of 2025. So for all of you, I gotta do everything perfect. Yes. First thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna light this up, and I think we're gonna put some music. Wait a minute, isn't this song April? What's the song? I'll be alright. I think that's no, that's not NSYNC. That's Backstreet Boys. I don't know what song this is. I forgot completely. That song is called "I'll Be the One." So April, jot that down. "I'll Be the One." Next one on the playlist. "I'll Be the One." Backstreet Boys. I'm only doing it because as a sexy Latina across the ocean, she's gonna be creeped the freak out when I put this. Let's see if I put it. I might just put Bad Bunny. You never know. Oh, here's somebody in the chat room. Here we go. "I'll Be the One." There we go. "I'll Be the One." That's what it's called, Bobby. "I'll Be the One." Here we go. April, my bad. It's called "I'll Be the One." Okay, anyways. Gonna do this one. Can't wait to do this one. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Yes, yes. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I kind of want to put this with a... What whiskey do I put this with? I don't know what it's gonna taste like, so I personally don't even know what to tell you what it's gonna taste like. If I can tell you one thing is, and make sure we're on the internet. We're on the internet. Good. We're on the internet. Yes, yes, yes. We're on the internet. Here we go. Let's see how this tastes like. Let's start off by cutting the tip. Can we cut the tip? Yeah, we're gonna cut the tip. I don't know that song. I hear a song right now. I don't know that song. If I do start singing, this is gonna go members only, man, for real. I don't think I'm gonna get to that point, right? Here we go. Let's slice this up. This is hell of a sweet. It's a hell of a sweet hit. I can't have this. God damn. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is super, super sweet. I can't have this. This is for sushi, man. Honestly. That went really good with sushi. I can't have that. Wow, wow, wow. Let me just say this. For a lot of you, to me, this tastes to me that's gonna really hit me hard. Wow. Pepper, cinnamon, pepper, cinnamon. Wow. Pepper, cinnamon, pepper, cinnamon. A lot of pepper and a lot of cinnamon. Oh my lord. I can't have it with that whiskey. I gotta have something. What can I put? I have a little bit of this whiskey. Let's see. No, 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 no. It's almost like there's like a rose's sweetness on here with cinnamon and pepper. Okay, I gotta figure out what whiskey I'm gonna put this in, and I only have these whiskeys to choose because I'm not going inside. I haven't got up too many times on this stream, which is good. Whoa, that is really good. Again, this is Timeless, Timeless, the review for Timeless. I never had this before. I've never had this before. Supreme. Timeless Supreme. I've never had this before. Do me a favor, hit that like button if you haven't. Hit that like button if you haven't. Now, I'm not going to have a high profile on this one. I want to start off. I want to start off with this one. We still got to finish this Buffalo Trace. This is a store pick. This is a store pick, but this is not the store picks that I put on the stream. This is a store pick. So here we go. Damn, that big booty Latina. I was like an automatic Miami girl that lives across the ocean. Maybe she stopped crying outside and she decided to go inside. If I play that music and she's in the bathroom taking a dookie, she might start crying too while she's taking a dookie and she hears that music outside. Somebody believes in her. Somebody out here believes that, yes, who cares about Valentine's? Who cares about Valentine's? You're not going to have a Valentine's. Miss Hispanic Latina, you're not going to have a Valentine's, but you could cry it out when she's taking a dookie. Anyways, she's going to hear me, yes, if I play music. This is exceptional. Now, I saw a video. Shout out to the Halls Company. The Halls Company. Shout out to the Halls Company. They put out a video, and it's true. It's true. How do you do one of these if you don't know how to hold it in your mouth? Have you ever got a straw, put it in water, and sucked it up, and then kept it in your mouth and not swallowed it, and then spit out? Well, it's the same thing. If you have a straw at home, put the straw into your soda, put the straw into that juice, put the straw into that water, and suck it up. When you suck it up, keep it in your mouth. Well, right when you keep it in your mouth, flavor it, and then spit it out. That's exactly what you're doing when you're having a stogie. Okay? Somebody says, over here in the chat room, April in the chat room, super chat. Super chat, super chat. Yes, yes, super chat. April Neal, $2 super chat. Cheers to all the big booty Latinas. Wait a minute. She says big booty women. She didn't say big booty Latinas. Big booty women. Shout out to big booty women. There you go. Shout out to all the big booty women. If you got no booty, don't get the BBL. Your booty gonna stink. For any woman that's watching me and you're trying to get a little inspiration, you have a flat booty, your booty's so flat you can see your booty hole, make sure not to get a BBL. If you get a BBL, it's gonna stink, it's gonna be worse than ever. It's gonna be worse than ever. Don't get a booty, increasing booty, what is it called? BBL is called, I don't even know what it's called. Booty enhancement lifter. Don't get that, ladies. Ladies, don't get that, okay? You're born what you're born. Straight up. You're born what you're born. Straight up. Just curve the back. That's all you need to do. This is really good. Timeless. Timeless. This is real good. Wow. It almost tastes like I just inhaled a marshmallow. Why does it taste like that? It's not supposed to. There's no stogie out there that has a taste like that. This is really nice. Ow! What's wrong with this thing? What's wrong with me? There's a sweet aroma that's ripping out of this stogie. Just a little sweet aroma that's ripping out of stogie. Wow. There's a sweet aroma that's ripping out of this stogie. A sweet aroma. Wow. Let me try with that Buffalo Trace. Cheers, all of you trying out. Undeniably a perfect pairing. A nice amount of caramel is flowing through this. Nice amount of caramel is flowing through this with this. Nice vanilla. Cinnamon still flowing on this beautiful stogie. Pepper is popping in my tongue. Like, you ever had that frozen, I think in the 90s, it was a frozen, lollipop, like an ice cream. You would put it in your mouth and it'd pop up. It'd pop. It'd pop. It'd pop. Well, the pepper on here hits me like that. The pepper on here hits me like that. It's really, really, really insane. It pops in my mouth. It's popping right now. Currently, it's popping a lot. There's a woody note on here that's usually every stogie has a nice woody note. Woody note is a little bit bland. It's not too in your face. There is an undeniably beautiful, just a strong, almost like insane amount of sweetness. It's almost like a marshmallow. It's almost like a marshmallow on here or a toffee out here that's really just increasing these flavors. The whiskey that just has Buffalo Trace, and this one's sitting at, if I believe correctly, 90 proof. I don't think I'm leaving tonight. I gotta be honest. I don't think I'm leaving tonight. I was planning on leaving tonight, like 11. What is it? 10 p.m. 11 p.m. The things I need to do. I'm gonna have to tap out tonight because I'm in ecstasy. I'm in ecstasy right now. I'm not on drugs. I'm on ecstasy. This is ecstasy. All the whiskeys I had. The sashimi I just had. That sushi is so good. This stogie is the top of the top. I'm going to have to say also, I personally would prefer this with coffee. Only problem is if I drink coffee, I'm not sleeping tonight. I would prefer this with coffee. If any of you have coffee, do me a favor, hit that like button. Hit that like button, hit that like button. Here's the band, here's the band. Here's the band. Oof. Perfect construction. You could tell. I haven't even had to do anything. This is really good. This is a great stogie. Super smooth. Super perfect. There's a reason why this one is in the top 20 of cigar aficionados, and I'm going to say this. It should be in the top 20. It is a top 20 stogie. Again, there's different ones, but this one is the Supreme. That one is Supreme. Let me tell you the size, because I know many of you want to know the size. Size on this one is 5 by 54. 5 inches by 54 ring size. This is the Timeless Supreme. And this is a single. I don't know why it says single. This is a single batch? No way it's a single batch. This is really good. Wow, this is pure excellence. It's certainly trying to change a little bit. I could tell just a tad bit that it's starting to change just a little bit. It's still strong though. It is still strong, this stogie. So for any of you that want the review, it is definitely still strong. I'm gonna say this for all of you. Just one thing I want to say about this. If any of you want to know about this, it's not easy to find this one. You're not going to find it at every stores, but it's also not hard to find. It's in the middle of easy to hard to find. It's almost like uncommon. That's the word that I can use, uncommon. It's either common, uncommon, or rare. Channel's a Pokemon. But this is strictly Nicaraguense. So if you're from, for any of you that want like a strong, peppery, but super sweet, a little bit creamy, a little bit smooth. This is from Nicaragua. I know many of you always want to know if it's Dominican or Nicaragua or Cuban. This is from Nicaragua, and I'm going to say this. It has everything. I think it has everything a whiskey enthusiast wants. It has a beautiful blend. The beautiful blend, I just know it's going to transition into something really insane. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. I don't want to drink that beer. I have a beer that's a stout beer. I don't want to drink that stout beer. I don't know if that's what made me feel like I needed to sleep more tonight. But I'm going to say this. This whiskey, the Buffalo Trace, is a fantastic pour with this. It almost tastes like they put sugar in that Buffalo Trace. When I'm having this, it almost feels like they put sugar on this. They didn't put any sugar at all. No sugar. A stout beer would be fantastic, but the best thing with this is a Cuban coffee. If I could pay somebody $20 right now to make me a Cuban coffee, I would. I have some leftover Cuban coffee inside, but I don't think it's sufficient for me to do that on stream. I don't know if I'm getting sick. My voice is getting deeper. I don't know if I'm getting sick. I hope I'm not getting sick, because tomorrow we have to end this. We got to end the month tomorrow strong. Tomorrow's the last day of the month. We got to end it strong. Edgar Romeo is the biggest super chat today. We are at $60 on the stream. No, wait a minute. $56 on the stream on a Friday. $56 on the stream. That could get you a whole meal, a whole entree at Olive Garden.
but it honestly tastes like it's starting to taste like there's marshmallows in this. There's a toffee note that I'm tasting, a little bit of toffee note that I'm tasting. There's a little bit of nut, almost like a sugared nut, almost like a sugared nut, like a sugar nut. Ooh, this is heavy. This is heavy. Ooh, this is heavy. What am I gonna do? What whiskey? This is heavy. But this is sweetening up. I don't want it to be too sweet. Over here, member. Bengals fan. Bengals fan. Shout out to Joe Burrow. Shout out to Joe Burrow. Thank you so much, Bengals fan, for becoming a member on this stream. Thank you so much. And in honor of the Bengals fan, we're going to take this off the screen. And I'm going to be putting this one. All right. I'm going to put in the Dalmore. Velour, right? Velour, yeah, Velour. Bengals fan, thank you so much, Bengals fan, for becoming a member. Remember, you will be part of the members only content. I do recommend many of you use these emojis, be part of the chat room. I can see a little bit better. Bengals fan, thank you so much for being a member. Huge shout outs to Bengals fan and Joe Burrow. Anyways, for any of you that say that go Steelers, go Bengals, you know what? It don't matter. All of them are straight dookie. All the Miami Dolphins, that's my home team. Miami Dolphins straight dookie. It's the Patriots and the Seahawks for this season. Next season is next season. Seahawks or the Patriots. Who are going to win the Super Bowl? Which one? What team? Shout out to Bengals fan. Bengals fan says, enjoy your channel. Great stuff. Cheers. Thank you so much, Bengals fan. We stream about every single day. I know many of you do watch. I appreciate it. Everybody says Patriots, Seahawks. I'm going to say this. I kind of feel anybody can win that game. If there was ever a bet to make, the underdog is the Patriots. I think that would be the safest bet. The biggest, strongest bet is always the underdog on the Super Bowl. Yes. Don't follow what I'm saying. I'm literally, I've been losing sports bets since December. February is a different month, and I know February is going to be Super Bowl, so will Bad Bunny trip on the stage? I'm going to say I think maybe Bad Bunny might fall and trip on the stage. And he might roll over and just come out. Over here, Scratch. Thank you so much to the whole super chat. Bengals or Chipotle booty. Ravens #1. Ravens also suck. If they have Lamar Jackson, it's going to be forever a dud. Just like Miami Dolphins. Tua. Oof. You got Tua in your team, you got a dud. Shout out to Ryan Tannehill. He retired. He knew what it is. Anyways, here we go. Cheers, all of you. Timeless. This is starting to feel like I'm having like a marshmallow cookout. Here goes. Try us out. We're doing small pours on here. Let's see how this is. I don't know if I'm gonna play music. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna play music. I just feel bad for that girl across the ocean. She was outside playing that Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. And then she went inside. What if I start playing the music that she was playing and she's taking a fat dump? She's taking a fat dump. It's gonna be the worst thing. Maybe she has a stomachache. She got diarrhea. Then boom, she hears that music and then she starts crying while she's shitting. That might be the worst thing possible. I don't want her to feel bad. So maybe we're just going to put those playlists aside for tonight. We might play those playlists aside. I don't want her to feel a certain way when she wipes her ass. But you heard that music. I don't know if you guys heard it, but I hope you did. I don't know if this mic can hear everything. Maybe it does. This is getting very, very nice. Oof. Chat room, chat room. I'm going to do this one time for all of you. Yes, yes. You guys are awesome. The Dalmore. I'm going to look at the chat room for all of you. I'm going to start responding to some of your comments. If you have any question, here's your chance. Here's your chance. Ask whatever you want to in the chat room. There we go. Is this douchebag? Is this a douchebag channel? Somebody said. This is a I review douchebags on this channel. So if you have a douchebag that you want me to review, I do review them. Thank you so much for the comment. I will, if you want me to. I never bought a douchebag in my life, but I will buy a douchebag if you want me to, and I will review it, and I'll let you know how it is. Thank you so much for the comment. Over here, Edwin says, your mom is here, Ethan. Who the hell's Ethan? Over here, Scratch says, this is the #1 channel, Reaper Crew. If you don't know right now, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. We're #1. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Over here, tell him, Edwin. I shouldn't be reading every comment. I shouldn't be reading any comment, but I'm trying to read some of your comments, okay? Ethan is a Jets fan, most likely. Jets fans are the fans that they scream their own anthem. Jets, suck, suck, suck. I don't know why they sing their own anthem in their own stadium. It's crazy. Jets fans. It's crazy, right? All right, let's try this out with this whiskey. Oh, here, Ethan. Oh, no, Edwin says. Okay, I'm not going to read that. For all of you, if you have any questions for any of you that are watching, comment down below. It's your chance to comment if you want to. Man, it's real nice. Cheers, all of you. Let's try this out with this. You see, this is good with this stogie, but it's not good with the. This is not good with the sushi. It's good with the stogie. Good with the stogie. Does it give me something to read? No, it doesn't give me nothing to read. That's a beauty. That's a real nice one. Great show as always. Say AA Ron. Thank you so much, AA Ron. Huge appreciation of AA Ron. Ethan said in the chat room he wants to take a big dump with the Latina girl across the ocean that I was just talking about. Look, I shouldn't be reading comments. I'm going to start reading comments from now on. From this point on, I'm going to start reading comments. If you have something to say, if you got some dirty chancletas, don't tell me. I don't want to know. If you got some dirty chancletas. You know what's nasty? Women that have black feet. Holy shit. Dude, you don't take a shower? What's going on? Bobby says, we love you, Reaper. We love you, Reaper. Keep doing what you do. We love the content. Bobby, thank you so much. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is it's getting a little bit cold out here. This is what we're gonna do. Brian says, if I'm gonna read Brian's comment. Women with BBLs. Sheesh, stink, stink, stink. That's what Brian said in the chat room. Women with BBLs, stink, stink, stink. There you go. That's it, Brian. I'm going to say Cardi B has a BBL. And her ex-boyfriend said that it's like a trash bag. Smells like a trash bag full of Chinese food, full of Hispanic food, full of Puerto Rican food, full of trash. Man, I'm going to throw up. The amount of, I'm going to say this for all of you, shout out to all of you, I'm going to say this. The amount of sweetness I'm getting out of this is honestly insane. Brian says he's from Texas. Shout out to Texas. Over here, Trevor says throwing a hot dog down a hallway. Trevor, don't throw a hot dog down a hallway. What the hell are you doing, man? What kind of hallway are you at? Are you at the White House? Here we go. Timeless, timeless, timeless. It's getting a little bit sweet and creamy. Sweet, smooth, and creamy. You still have a good array of pepper. The cinnamon is one of the main things on here. I'm getting a little bit of light. It's a light coffee that I'm getting. It's not dark coffee or strong coffee, light coffee. There's still like a marshmallow taste that I'm having on here with this. Somebody says they're from Dallas. Ooh, Dallas, Texas, Dallas Cowboys. They suck, man. They ain't them boys, man. Dallas Cowboys, they ain't them boys. In the chat room, let me look at the chat room. I'm going to start reading your comments. I'm going to start reading your comments. Go hard in the chat room. Say whatever you want to in the chat room. Go hard, go hard. This might be the last whiskey I have because I'm going to start singing after this. You're probably wondering why did I do that. I'm playing the violin. I'm playing the violin. You ever play the violin? Playing the violin. Playing the violin. That's really good. We're going to start taking the first band off. Oh, I can't take the band off. My voice is not like Frank Sinatra. Somebody says, joking, joking, joking. My voice is not like Frank Sinatra. If I do sing jazz, the jazz that I sing will be, it has to be like a, what would it be? E minor. It ain't E minor. It ain't E minor. I won't be able to sing any songs E minor. I ain't a geeky girl. Geeky girl. I ain't a geeky girl. Over here, somebody says, I was tracking you, man. I was tracking you. Dude, I'm ass. Does the man not know I am ass? I am ass. Shout out to all of you that know. Shout out to all of you. We're going to put this over here for all Americans, for all of you, yes? I am ass. Have you ever seen a turkey? Have you ever seen a turkey with a firearm? I am ass, okay? Shout out to the chat room. Over here, Joanne. It is ski season. I saw a lot of skies. What? Oh, no, she says, it is ski season. I see a lot of skis today. I can't stand snow, Joanne. Snow is the epitome of the opposite of what the Reaper is. I don't like snow. I don't like opening up my refrigerator. I don't like opening up my freezer. All right, there's a couple of things that I don't like. I don't like cold booty. I don't like cold titties. I don't like cold lips. I don't like cold food. I don't like cold coffee. What else? I don't like cold. There goes my eyebrows. I just scraped up a little of my eyebrows. Somebody say, Aaron says, I did it my way. Common, sing it. Man, I can't sing Common. Common is like one of those rappers, like a hip rapper. I can't sing Common. I can't sing Common. Not too common, but I can't sing Common. You know what I'm going to do? These whiskeys are great. I kind of want to have that. I want to be manly. The manliest whiskey on the street. The manliest whiskey on the stream is this. The manliest whiskey on the stream is this one. This is literally the manliest whiskey on the stream. I'm gonna have it with this. This is medium to full body, but it's getting a little bit full body right now. I can kind of feel it. Kind of can feel it. Let me look at the chat room. I don't drink, somebody says. Brian says he don't drink. Man, this is like this channel is all about promoting and showing you the best drinks possible. Yes, yes. Somebody says, Brian says he only drinks holy water. Holy shit. Have you seen how salty holy water is? I drank it one time. I went to church one time and I said, I got to drink it, man. I got to suck it up. When you go to church, there's water. This is when I was a kid. You learn a lot of things when you're a kid, and you get a little bit of free pass when you're a kid. So do everything you need to. Well, you guys are not kids anymore, but you can't go back in time. It's over. I did a lot of things that you shouldn't do as an adult, as a kid. One thing I did when I was a kid was there was water of holy water. I wanted to taste it. I said, dude, nobody out here's tasting this? Nobody out here's tasting this? I'm looking around like everybody's putting it, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, dude, I gotta. One day, I'm like, you know what? I went to sleep thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? Tomorrow, it's Sunday. My parents are gonna take me. This is when I was a kid. My parents are gonna take me. You know what? I'm gonna suck it up. I'm gonna take a straw. Should I take a straw? I didn't want to take a straw. I said, you know, I'm gonna be incognito. Incognito. Shout out to Richie Incognito. He beat up all his teammates. So what I did was, I went to church when I was a kid, and I said, everybody was in line to dip that finger. I went like that. And I went, bah, boom, boom, boom. Salty, salty, that water. Over here, Scratch says, do you like old Louisville? Old Louisville 9, you're sipping it now. I'm going to say this. And for you, Scratch, thank you so much, Scratch, for adding to the stream. If he's talking about what I think he's talking about, I don't like it, okay? There's a couple whiskeys out there that I don't like. There's one whiskey, it's called Red Soft also, Red Corn. They use Red Corn in 2 companies. I don't like those either. It's too sweet. We showed it on the stream before. I just don't like showing stuff that I don't like. So for some of you, I only show what I like. The companies, they can scream all they want to and say, look, I'm going to send you $1,000. They can scream out and say, I'm going to send you $1,000. Just promote it. Please promote it for the whole month. I won't do it. I like to show what I like. That's what it is. Hey, Ron in the chat room. Big sentence, hey, Ron. I'm not going to read it, though, because it's big. Big sentence. Over here, Philip. He says he's from California. California roll, baby, he says. California roll. Scratch, thank you so much for the super chat on the stream. We're closing out the month. Tomorrow's the last day to close out the month. And on the stream, 154 minutes. 154 minutes. Let me read what Aaron says. Aaron says, I drank holy water once when I was a kid. Well, He says, I was skateboarding and I was so thirsty. The priest came out and started yelling at me. I thought it was just a fountain. Aaron, man, I'm going to say this. Damn, Aaron, you got the wrong fountain, Aaron. Wrong fountain. He was sucking on a fountain of holy water. He didn't know. You got the wrong fountain, my friend. Holy crap. Let's fix this stogie. I'm still thinking about that Latina across the ocean. What was she thinking about? What was she playing that music so loud on her phone or whatever it was? What was she thinking about? Who is she thinking about? What is she thinking about? Oof. This is starting to get full body, so I have to be careful with this. This is full body right now. As of right now, it's full body. I'm in the middle of this. I'm in the middle of this. I'm in the middle of this supreme, timeless supreme, full body completely. Wow, this is a real full body. Let's see how this is with the whiskey. I think I'm getting sick. My voice is getting deeper, and it's really cold out here. And that is a whiskey. That is a whiskey. That is a whiskey. Yes, yes. Wow, that's a whiskey. That's a good whiskey. Wow. But that doesn't go with sushi. It doesn't go with sushi. We had it with sushi earlier. It doesn't go with sushi at all. At all. But with this, raw spice, a lot of raw spice, a little bit of vanilla. This is still carrying that marshmallow. There's a marshmallow head that's I don't think there's another stogie like this that has that marshmallow. But you know what? The blue, my fault, the blue is fantastic. It's sweet and nice and creamy. I kind of feel like the blue is. Let me see if the blue is better than this. Let's see if the blue is better than this. Ooh, I gotta do the bottom. Okay, you guys want me to play music? I'll play music if you want me to. But I have to have a lot of you. Honestly say yes. If a lot of you don't spam the chat room, yes, I'm not gonna play music. Okay, I'm not gonna play music. I will not play music. And the music I'm gonna be playing, it's not a manly. It's not gonna be manly music. It's gonna be in honor of the Latina, big booty Latina across the ocean. She gotta be big booty. If it's the Latina I saw that day that came out, there was a Latina across the ocean. Her kid ran out to the ocean, and then she's screaming at him, telling him there's crocodilos. And she slapped him in the head. But I saw her, I was like, shoot, that's a real Latina. And then she ran back in and she slapped him again in the back of the head. She told him, if that's her, she's a single woman, she's a single mother. You could tell she's a single mother. Just the attitude, man. You know why Latinos down here are single? Because they have an attitude. Why do you have an attitude? Latinas here, man, why do you have an attitude? You got it going. You're pretty. You're pretty. You're pretty. Why? Why have attitude? This is why you don't have a boyfriend or a husband. Too much attitude is not good. It could be the ugliest dude with you. He's not going to take it. Shout out to all the ugly dudes out there. How many ugly dudes we got in the chat room? If you're an ugly dude, you already know you're not going to be able to take it. You'll take it so much, but that's it. This is real good. Okay, not enough of you said play music. That's good. That's good. Not enough of you said play music, so I'm not going to play music. We have 90 likes on the stream. 90 likes on the stream, and this timeless stogie is a good one. Top 20 cigar aficionado rated stogie. I can concur and say it is part of the top 20. Rocky Patel Emerald shouldn't be in the top 10. Hell nah. I might do the Emerald again. It shouldn't be, but I do know I'm going to be wasting money. I don't want to waste money on a stogie that I know is going to be bad. Jason Kane, tell me, Jason Kane. He knows. Jason Kane, I gave a bad rating on the Rocket Patel Emerald Green, right? Please let me know. I do know Jason Kane. He was there when I reviewed it. Please let me know. I don't want to pick it up again and review it again. Please let me know. I gave a bad review of the Rocket Patel Emerald Green. I did give it. But just tell me, Jason Kane. Shout out to Jason Kane, one of our. This is honestly really good. Do me a favor for all of you. If you haven't hit that like button, tap the screen a couple times. If you're watching from your phone, tap, tap, tap. It's okay. There you go. You see? Jason Kane, he said it. It's okay. It shouldn't be in the top 10. It shouldn't be in the top 10 rated. The Rocky Patel Emerald Green. It shouldn't be a top 10 rated whiskeys of 2025. It just shouldn't. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. It shouldn't, and it should never be. I don't care what magazine tells you, what rating online tells you. Just believe in me. It's not. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Now this one's fantastic. Really good. Timeless. Supreme. Supreme. Wow. Let me take off the band. It's time for me to take off the band here. I don't like taking off the bands because sometimes the wrapper gets messed up, and you have to take off the band eventually. If not, you're burning. You're burning a little of that paint in that band, right? What I'm gonna do is in the poll in the chat room. Let me end the poll real quick. Let me see what some of you say in the poll. Let me see what you say in the poll. Whoops. Wait a minute. Over here in the poll in the chat room. Let me see how it goes. What's your favorite raw sushi? What is it? 32% of you said hell no. 27% of you said tuna. 25% of you said salmon. And 16% of you said shrimp. We had a total of 300 votes. 300 votes. Yes, 300 votes in the chat room. 300 votes in the chat room. There is something I put on here that YouTube wants me to put on here. A simple pleasure that you enjoy. What's a simple pleasure that you enjoy? Let me put this. How do I do this? There we go. A simple pleasure that you enjoy. Ooh, how would I put this? A simple pleasure that you enjoy. Somebody over here says in the chat room, stogies. A simple pleasure, that's a good one. A simple pleasure you enjoy. There you go. In the chat room, right here, up here, if you're watching on your phone, a simple pleasure you enjoy. Chief says, hit the like button. We're almost at 100. Or almost at 100 likes. 9 more likes. Be the 100 like. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. This is good. This is good. Ooh, this is good. Somebody says bourbon sipping. Bourbon sipping is one of the simple pleasures. They enjoyed 93 likes. 93 likes. We're a couple 7 likes away. 7 likes away from 100. Huno. As you can see. All I want to do. This is what I want to do. This is all I want to do. 94 likes. We're 6 likes away. All I want to do is I want to go inside after this stream. I want to go inside. Let me tell you what I'm going to do after this. I want to go inside. I want to walk my dog. I want to pet my dog, give him some treats, give him some bones, treat bones. I want to walk him. I want to come back in the house. I want to get butt naked. I want to jump in the shower. I want to take a shower with my minted up shampoo. Good minted up. Shout out to DJ Cruiser. I'm going to wipe my ass with that shampoo. Woof, that minted shampoo. Be minty. When I get out of the shower, I want to brush my teeth, put deodorant, and I want to put a fragrance, a polo fragrance. The polo fragrance is what I want to wear tonight. Yes, yes, what I want to wear tonight. And then I want to just go to, I want to jump in bed. I want to jump in bed. I don't want to put TV on. I just want to jump in bed. I want to make a real quick video for all of you, short video. And then that's it. I just want to have a comfortable Friday. I don't want to have a Friday that's going to the club. My club is going to be club bed after this. Yes, yes. 96. We're 4 more likes away from 100. Be the 100 like. Be the 100 like. 4 more likes away. 4 more likes away from 100. You're going to be the 100 like? Hit the like button. Let's get those likes up. Oh, 3 more from 100. Somebody said, Iggy in the chat room, Club Kama. Club Kama. That's what I want, man. I'm going to take a shower with hot water. Not cold water. Cold water is for me to wake up. I don't like using cold water. I'm going to do this whiskey. 98, 2 more. 2 more away from 100. There you go. Who's going to be the 2 more? 2 more away. 2 more. We got 2 more likes away from 100. Let me end that questionnaire that I have. 2 more likes away. 2 more likes away from 100. 2 more likes. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. 2 more likes away from 100. I usually cook on the stream. Today I'm not cooking. You saw me do it. 2 more likes. Woof! 99. We're at 99. Hit the like, but we're almost at 100. 1 more. 1 more. Shout out to all of you. 1 more like away from 100. Call your aunt. Call your girlfriend. Tell her to hit that like button. Who's the 100 likes? Somebody just hit 100. David in the chat room. What jersey is what you got? Shout out to the people, cold people. Shout out to the cold people. I'm wearing, yes, Frozen. This is the Arizona. Shout out to the Arizona Coyotes. Arizona Coyotes. Jason Kane. He says Club Bed. He loves Club Bed. It's Jason Kane. Thank you so much, Jason Kane. On the stream. Good amount of super chats. Beautiful super chats. And under this, beautiful hockey jersey of mine. By the way, huge shout out to April Neal. Look at the bracelet. Beautiful bracelet. Yes. Beautiful bracelet. April Neal. Thank you so much, April. 102 likes. For each of you that have hit the like button. You guys are awesome. You guys are freaking amazing. Yes. Let's see how this whiskey is with this. This is Jefferson, 130 proof. Oh shit! This is the best with this stogie. Strong cherry note on here. It's like a root beer that I'm having. Vanilla and cherry root beer. with this. It has pepper. This still creamy. It's still creamy. This still has a marshmallow taste to it. A very faint coffee note. Everything on here is very faint. I'm getting a little bit of chocolate, but the chocolate and the coffee is very faint. It's super faint. Pepper is one of the main notes on here, and cinnamon that's just beaming. There's a little bit of nutmeg that I'm tasting, but cinnamon pepper now on this. We're in the midpoint, cinnamon pepper, nutmeg, and just a little bit of chocolate, but the chocolate you don't taste with this whiskey, 130 proof whiskey. Phenomenal. 103 likes on the stream, 103 likes. Jefferson's ridiculous. This Jefferson wasn't good with the sushi. It just wasn't good with the sushi. Straight up. It wasn't good with the sushi. I still put it on the stream because I wanted to know if it's going to be good, but it wasn't. Our Scotch whiskey was the winner on the stream. Oh, no. Scotch whiskey and Irish whiskey on the stream. This was the winner. Irish whiskey. Irish whiskey was the winner with our sushi today. Gold spot. Not yellow spot or blue spot or green spot. No, gold spot. It's not red spot either. Gold spot. Wow. That's nice. That's very, very nice. Can I put this over here? Maybe I can. Let's see. Can I put it over here? Ooh, I could put it over here. It looks good. Looks real nice. Oof. It's getting... Oof. It's getting perfumey. Shoot. This thing is getting very perfumey. Wow. Woof. It's getting so perfumey, like it's making my sinuses pop. Man, it's getting my sinuses real deal popping. Let me see if I can clean it out. That's a strong one. Review on this timeless is a good one. Very good. It should be in the top rated category. Timeless Supreme. There's different sizes, but this is a smaller size. 5x54. If you haven't seen it, do buy it if you're a stogie enthusiast. If you're not a stogie enthusiast, don't buy this. This is not for a rookie. I'm saying this is not for a rookie. I don't recommend any rookie to buy this. This is not going to be for you. It's not going to be for you at all. Mainly for the stogie enthusiast. It's very, very good. Do I recommend this for Jason Kane? I think Jason Kane would enjoy this. He would enjoy this. Edgar Romeo would enjoy this. This is very full body strong. After the midpoint, medium body at the midpoint. I mean the beginning to the midpoint. You need a good whiskey with this. I'm gonna say this. You don't want anything too sweet. If I can say one thing, my mouth is filled with all the flavors. One thing I recommend, if you do have this stogie, have it with some coffee. I don't have any coffee out here, unfortunately. I want to have it with coffee. I don't have any coffee. So for all of you, I'm just gonna say this: have it with a coffee. It will be amazing with a coffee. Make sure to have some sugar on there so that you don't faint. This could get you to the point that you could faint because it's a little bit strong. For some of you watching, we're at the end of the stream, right? 174 minutes, 104 likes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to get the hell up out of here. I want to do the things that I told you I wanted to do. I don't want to play no Backstreet Boys. I do want to play the Backstreet Boys, but I'm not going to play the Backstreet Boys. Okay, Jamie in the chat room. Jamie says this dude is freaking amazing. They're talking about you, Jason Kane. They're talking about you, Scratch. Thank you so much, Jamie in the chat room. We always want to praise the chat room. Praise the chat room as much as possible because you guys are the leaders of this stream. Without you watching, we have no stream. Do me a favor, if you haven't, subscribe. If you haven't, hit that like button if you haven't. And for all of you watching, it's time for me to get the hell up out of here. Huge appreciation to all of you. Ben's Whiskey on the stream, you saw what it is with the sushi. It was fantastic. It was really, really fantastic. For all of you watching, I only drink on the stream. I only drink on the stream. And why do I not get drunk? I don't get drunk because I eat. Make sure to eat. I know some of you, I know some of you vegans, you don't eat, and this is the reason why you can't drink one whiskey. I do small pours, unlike other channels that do big pours. And today, I didn't want to use a Glen Goyne. Oh, this thing is hitting my nose. I'm gonna put this over here because I can't do this anymore. Whew. It's getting super strong, this stogie. I'm gonna finish this stogie most likely after the stream. Just relax after the stream. I want to have some coffee. Have some leftover coffee, but the coffee that I have is leftover. You know what? It don't look too good. It's black as hell. Ladies and gentlemen, huge shout-outs to the USA. Huge shout-outs to the U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force. Battling the aliens over there on the moon. Huge shout-outs to the Space Force. And huge shout-outs to all our Americans. Without our amazing Americans in the chat room, we wouldn't have these streams that we do. I cater to Americans, but the people from Europe and Canada, people from the UK, people from Russia, people from North Korea, people from South Korea, people from Brazil, Colombia, people from Czechoslovakia, Romania, people from Italy, people from Hawaii, people from England, people from the big booty place, Colombia. They be watching, and for all of you, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are freaking amazing. I see you. You guys are amazing. Time for me to get the hell up out of here. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. It's time for me to get the hell up. Oh, man, I didn't put this on the stream. I should have put this in one of my beers, but you know what? We hit the shit beer, right? You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Thank you for tuning in to the stream. A Daily Llama, thank you so much for getting your membership on the stream. And also, yes, the other great supporter. Huge shout out to the other great supporter that got the membership on the stream. Thank you so much. All of you that renew your memberships. Remember, you know what time it is. We're number one. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you all soon. And for all of you watching, Cornish Box, I see you. I see you. Jason Kane, I see you. Farm Kitty, I see you. For all of you watching, I'll see you all soon. Hit that like button if you have it. Huge shout outs to the NHL. Huge shout outs to the NHL. And ladies and gentlemen, time for me to get the head up out of here. Reaper officially signing out. April O'Neil. I see you, April O'Neil. I'll see you soon. Reaper signing out.